DragonCon, Crispy here. Got Julian. Sir.
Hello.
Thank you for making it.
My pleasure.
And this is your first time at our convention, if I recall.
It is.
What took you so long? We've been waiting.
I haven't been asked.
Oh, wow. That's our bad. Sorry about that.
No, I haven't been asked. And I was at a convention in Pensacola earlier in the year, and my friend Jeremy Bullock was there. And I said I was coming to Atlanta. He said, "Oh," and he said, "It's absolutely crazy." And I said, "What do you mean crazy?" And he said, "You'll find out when you get there." And the very first thing, I walked into the hotel on Thursday evening, and I saw what he meant. Unbelievable! I walked into this air terminal,
right,
full of people, not going anywhere, just walking. Keep walking. Don't stand there, sir. Keep walking. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm absolutely fascinated by it. It's the most original convention I've ever been to.
Well, I'm going to take that as a compliment on behalf of the convention. Costumes are a big thing for our show here, so.
Oh my God, are they not? They're simply wonderful, some of them, aren't they? Wonderful.
What's one that stood out for you?
What?
What's one costume that just floored you when you saw it? Is there a particular one that?
No, there's no particular one, because their imaginations are so extraordinary, and they've been working on them all year. You can see that. A bloke did walk past me, past the signing booth yesterday with a great placard saying, "I'm here for the boobs," which made me laugh a lot.
At least it's very obvious why.
There's quite a lot of those around. But I couldn't get to the parade yesterday, I'm afraid, which I would have liked to have done that, but I had to work.
Yeah. Well, they've got you on like 40.
Then you see everybody anyway walking past you when you're doing your signing, and oh God, the imagination! I guess really. Sometimes I have to ask them what they are because I don't know the series that they're actually being. Because I don't know anything about all the big American series. So I have to ask them what they are, and usually my chap who's helping me at the moment, sitting next to me, he can fill me in on those details. He's being simply brilliant, my chap. He's absolutely wonderful. Yeah.
Very, very kind words there. Now, you mentioned that are there British serials that you're watching right now? Is there like any British shows that you love to watch currently?
You see, I don't watch shows like this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't watch. Well, I haven't watched any of those great big blockbuster films. I haven't seen Sylvester Stallone doing his great things. I never watched any of those, for instance. And so we get many fewer of them than you get.
Fair. Okay. Didn't know
there are so many going on over here. And there's a young lady sitting next to me whose name I can't remember now, who's apparently the leading character in a very big series, and she's doing frightfully well at this convention because she's so famous. But I didn't know her, and it's not her fault. It's not my fault. I don't watch this sort of thing. I very only occasionally watch Game of Thrones, and usually by accident. I'm surfing. Oh, there's an episode. I'll watch that one today.
Fair enough.
But when I do see it, I really admire it.
Oh, I mean, you guys put on a great production for that.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
But this convention is remarkable. As I say, it's quite different from any other one I've done. As you know, you obviously do conventions, but normally they take place in a very, 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 very big conference hall, or whatever they're called, on the edge of town. Aircraft hangars are absolutely enormous. It really does
feel that way.
And the whole thing happens in that
you have that box right there.
One thing, one place, and you can wander around and look at all the people selling their stuff and all that, and you can go you can visit very easily. Here, being 5 hotels, you have no idea what's going on outside your own hotel, actually outside your own little sphere of influence. So you go from one place to another. Unfortunately, if you've got the right guy helping you, and I have, he takes you through the subterranean,
the shortcuts, to the maze.
Where all the
staff
trolleys are pushed around with all the empty beer cans and all that. But it's wonderful. You do it underneath like an ant, and then you come up again. Oh, well, here's the world.
Oh yeah, here's the outside. There are days at the convention where I don't even realize the outside's there. I was hosting the parade and I didn't even know. Like I was like, oh, that's right. I have to go outside today. I forgot all about that.
Out into the air.
Out into the air. It's like, oh, this is nice. It was kind of lovely. It's easy to get, I don't know if trapped is the right word, but engrossed in the environment here.
Entrapped.
Yeah.
Is good. Engrossed trapped.
Yeah. There's just so much fascination. There's so much attention to your details and costumes that you see around here. It's just really, oh God, I want to use the word invasive, but not so much invasive. It's just so surrounding you.
Absorbing.
Yeah.
Yes, you absorb it all, and it never. It's a constantly changing face. We sit at our tables, and there's this people passing by us all the time. Sometimes they very kindly come and buy my autograph, but normally they don't, and they walk by, and you see changing costume after costume after costume after costume. Oh, blimey. And it's wonderful. And the little children who look terribly bemused while their parents are
the parents are focused, and the parents are playing child right now.
That's absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, they're having a lovely playtime. The children are going, hey, he's in such and such a film.
It's so much going on right now. It's all inspiring, and it's great that you really see that from all ages. Just the look of wonder that our fans have here. They'll come in and they'll just be surprised and awestruck. We've interviewed people that have completely freaked out for their first conventions here, and they just lose it.
I bet.
So, well,
I've seen the booklet which you get.
Our novel.
It's like a novel.
Yeah, it's like George wrote this.
Print.
Yeah, I can't read it, and I have glasses. So we have the little app thing.
So much going on.
I have to zoom
Unbelievable.
in. There was a time when we used to do like 1 or 2 hotels, and we would joke like, well, maybe I'll see everything then.
Not at all.
You have to pick and choose.
You've got to, and very carefully.
Yeah.
And if one thing goes wrong, get out as soon as you can, because there's so much going on.
That's it's about the magical thing I think about this place. So.
But people really know this. Daniel, who helps me, he just knows, I'm sure, like you. So I only have to say, what's that costume from? He'll tell me immediately. And I say, well, tell me about the series. And he'll tell me about the series, but not just the story or whatever. He'll tell me who was in it and who wasn't in it.
The full production.
I know you got that wrong, Julian. That actor was in that one.
Right.
Ah, yes, so he was. Or he goes, da 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 da. You Americans are so fantastic with your
the gadgets.
Oh, unbelievable. He just and up it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he gave.
He's out there
yesterday
connected
he showed
to
me
you.
something I'd never seen before in my life, which was the life story of General Veers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know all that. I didn't know he was killed on a suicide mission later on, anything like that.
No pressure, but you have to go on that.
I thought, it'll be a couple of paragraphs. I'll have a quick read. And he went ding, 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 ding. This great long story somebody's made up about General Maximilian Veers.
The Epic of Veers, essentially. It's like something, like
with the whole movie
Odyssey.
The whole movie there.
I mean, Veers Star Wars fans are known for just giving the love and the attention to detail of that. So. Well, on behalf of the convention, Julie, I want to thank you for your time. It's been an absolute treat. You have been a huge fan favorite here, filling out all the ballrooms. I hope you get some rest eventually. I know we're working you pretty hard.
I start work on Wednesday. I'm going back to Game of Thrones.
Well, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, so off we go.
Yeah.
And I do another convention in Blackpool next weekend.
Wow.
So,
so eventually you'll get to sleep, 4 or 5 months from now then. Well, sir, thank you for your time.
It's been a great pleasure.
Thank you very much, and thank you, DragonCon.
Thank you.